is beyond to you. Introduction. My name is Songga Tamamile. Address Saint Felix, Jambi Province. Lecture University Negeri Padang. Effectiveness of the use of light regulation as a fishing aid on fishing vessels in Padang City. Introduction. The Ministry of Marine Affairs and Fisheries has issued regulation of the Minister of Marine Affairs and Fisheries number 59 of 2020, Article 20, concerning fishing lines and placement of fishing equipment in the stated fisheries management area of the Republic of Indonesia. Introduction. Most fishermen think that the greater the intensity of the light usage, the more fish they catch. The Ministry of Marine Affairs and Fisheries has issued regulation of the Minister of Marine Affairs and Fisheries number 59 of 2020. Lamb lighting reaches 25,000 to 30,000 weight, while the government regulations for culture type vessel under the size of 30 GTR 2,000 weight. Literature review. The study of theory is part of the opinion quotas of experts who becomes one important part of the foundation of research theory. As for the theoretical foundations that authors use in this study, especially those related to the theory of policy implementation and policy effectiveness, agents, regulations of the use of light, that can be explained as follows. 1. Policy implementation. Budiarso and Rondonwu, 2016. In general, the term policy or policy is used to refer to the behavior of an actor, an official, and group, or a government institution, or a number of actors in the particular area of activity. The notion of such policies can be used and relatively adequate for ordinary tasks, but becomes inadequate for more scientific and systematic tasks regarding public policy analysis. Therefore, more explicit public policy boundaries or concepts are needed. Prediction and Hart, Takilsan, 2005, 19. A policy and an action that leads connection with current obstacles, while seeking opportunities to achieve the goal or release the desired goal. From the explanation it can be now that the policy is an action that intends to achieve the goal, while the policy or the regulation of the use of light contained in number 59 of 2020 is part of public policy. Two, effectiveness of policies. Agent Lime's usage arrangement. According to Arianti and Alfonso 2097. Explain the effectiveness is the main element to achieve the goals or objectives that has been determined in the activity. It is called effective when the goal or goal is achieved as specified. Based on the above explanation, effectiveness is a measure and assessing the extent to which it has been done is achieving goals or goals, or judging from the fact that something is successful as an effect or becomes the cause of achieving goals or goals. Based on the perspectives of policy problems are needed become of policy problems that needed to be addressed and solved and introduce a policy implementation problem approach. Effectiveness of policy is also required to look the compliance of the target group of policies. Therefore, views from a behavioral perspective, target from experience is an important factor that determines policy success. That too support the success or effectiveness of the policy needs to be based on their aspects, namely, 1. The level of guaranteed compliance with the bureaucracy about it is or the level of bureaucracy as stipulated in the law. 2. The smooth runtime and the absence of problems. And 3. The implementation and the desired impact benefit of all targeted programs. 3. Methodology. Researchers use descriptive qualitative research methods because this approach is most effectively used to analyze data obtained from informants, while descriptive research types are used in this study because researchers want to explain and describe the effectiveness of surveillance of waiting lines on fishing boats in Padang city. The location of this research is in Padang city and fishermen informatics in Padang city. Research informants are selected by purposive sampling, which is a technique of determining important with considerations, namely people who understand and related directly to the problem that the author examines. Then the informant consists of a. The height of the Marine and Fisher Office of West Sumatra Province. B. Water foliage. C. Naval base. D. The fishermen use lights as fishing aids. Once the data is collected, it is the analysis using the modified Mill and Huberman models. Based on the result of previous research and discourses. Conclusion. Based on the result of previous research and discussions, this study was collected as follows. 1. Implementation of effectiveness of lighting arrangement as fishing aids on fishing boats in Padang city. Concluded that weighted by 5 indicators, namely right policy, right implementation, right target, right environment, and right process. Thank you very much.